That's right. The NeoLife Challenge is all online. Simply log into your back office and click Join the Challenge to get started with your 30-day. And when you complete your 30-day challenge goal of losing weight or getting fit, you're a winner. And you'll receive an exclusive Challenge Winner t-shirt. Those that continue pushing to be their best have a chance to be selected as 90-day challenge winners. 4 winners are selected quarterly based on the most inspiring stories, and 1 randomly selected winner. They win a prize package worth $2,000, including $1,000 in NeoLife products, $500 in NeoLife gear, $500 cash, and an exclusive media package to share their story. Those that have completed the 90-day pushing to get leaner, fitter, stronger, have a chance to be named a 1-year challenge champion and win $1,000 in cash, $1,000 shopping spree, a professional photo shoot, on-stage recognition, and an exclusive media package, just to name a few. And the champion experience looked a little different this year, but you all know how we do it at NeoLife. There was no way we are going to miss out on our 2020 challenge champs strutting their stuff across the stage. Are you ready to meet them? Please help me welcome your 2020 challenge champions. Melinda Jolly, she lost 50 pounds, 9 inches, and went from running a quarter mile to a half marathon to completing a full marathon. Beck.
Yeah! I did it!
Beck lost 60 pounds and 9 inches off his waist, and he is down from a size extra large shirt to a small. Samantha Senseney. She lost 80 pounds and over 20 inches off of her waist, arms, and legs. Shawn Boone.
This is what happens to you on NeoLife. So get it.
Shawn Boone lost 107 pounds and is down 3 shirt sizes. Now let's hear their inspiring stories. Melinda, we'll kick it off with you. Hi, Melinda. We are so happy to have you here as a 2020 Challenge champion. Could you tell us a little bit about what life was like before NeoLife?
I was overweight in a world of hurt going down a really deep, dark tunnel.
Wow, and so you were lucky, we're all blessed to have you had met a good friend now at a farmer's market. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, we were actually at a community event and they were sampling this protein powder stuff, which I am not a fan of protein powder. Huge skeptic when it comes to a lot of different things. And I went ahead and gave it a try. Not bad. And my husband put down his information for more additional information. And they introduced us to a nutritional workshop that changed our life forever.
Wow. And so then you started with the breakfast pack and you had some pretty great results like off the bat. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure thing. So I could not run a quarter of a mile and I would always get out of breath. And within a couple of days, I noticed my breathing had significantly improved. And I was noticing I was able to run further. And I was able to run. I wasn't in pain. I felt great.
And so having those results motivated you to stick with the products. You added on NeoLife Bar, several other products. You're on the entire line. And so could you tell us a little bit about your weight loss?
Sure thing. So I had always had struggles, and joining and starting with the breakfast pack helped me to start this just domino, and the weight kept going and going and going. And I lost a total of 50 pounds. And it's not just that. I've been able to keep off the 50 pounds now another year after that. Just phenomenal.
Okay, and along with the 50 pounds, you dropped some clothing sizes. Could you tell us about that?
Sure thing. So with all the extra exercising, being able to do it because I felt fantastic. I was able to drop 8 pant sizes from a size 18 down to a size 10, and my shirt size went down from almost a 1X down to a medium.
Wow, that is incredible. And so that weight loss, that helped you continue to do more fitness-wise. Can you tell us about that?
Sure thing. So I was unable to run barely even a quarter of a mile, and we just started setting goals. Actually, my husband started setting me goals. It's like, I'm running a 5K now. I'm running a 10K now. I'm doing my first ever duathlon and on to my half marathon, ran another half marathon this year, as well as I have a marathon lined up as well. So it just keeps going.
Incredible. And I just love how you started with achy knees, being able to do a quarter of a mile, and you were able to work your way up. And so, I mean, how does that feel?
It feels so fantastic knowing you can do it, and to be able to take that positivity and know this, you can do it, so anyone can do it. We have been able to not just transform our lives, our relationship, but also we've been able to help our friends, our family, encourage them to get up, get moving, get motivated. And we've taken it upon ourselves, especially during this time, we all need some TLC, we need some love, we need some positivity. So what the heck, we just started doing out workout sessions, getting people off the couch motivated to work out and continue on going through and just get up and get moving and get physically fit and healthy.
I love that. And that's what the NeoLife Challenge is all about. Not only are you transforming your health, your husband Brian's health, but you're inspiring all of your friends by doing Facebook Live workouts. That's incredible.
And a big shout out to my husband. If it weren't for him, I would not be here with NeoLife. I am ever grateful for him.
You both are a powerful duo, and we know we're going to see a lot from you too. And so you've told us about life before NeoLife, all these incredible results. What are 3 words you would use to describe yourself today?
Uplifting, motivated, determined.
Okay, and then on that note, could you tell us about what your goal is for the future?
My goal is to keep going, to educate myself so I can educate others. I'm constantly attending NeoLife events, our team events. I'm continuing my education outside of that to improve myself so I can pass that on to others and just continue the love and the spread of everything we stand for.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing, Melinda.
Thank you.
Tim, you're up next. Hi, Tim. We are lucky to have you here as our challenge champion. Could you tell us a little bit about what life was like before NeoLife?
Boy, it was a huge difference. I'm an avid golfer, and I used to go out 3 times a week. And every time I'd get back, and I would walk, I wouldn't ride in the cart, but I'd be sore. I'd have to sleep for an hour or two, and I had really not any much energy at all. And now I have so much energy, and it's just a world of difference how I feel since I've got all this weight off.
Before you tell us about your results, could you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to join the challenge?
Well, it kind of started with kind of a tragedy in our family. My daughter-in-law, 41 years old, died of complications of Crohn's. And my son, he was like me, overweight, feeling miserable, and that he decided it was time for him to get healthy. And after a month, I saw how well he looked and how much he was feeling. He encouraged me. And then I went to NeoLife school at the end of August, his winery, and the people that I met and got to be friends with, and the excitement they had about losing weight and staying healthy and helping their team. And also, on a funny note, one lunch break, I noticed Caesar and Jerry Grassfield, looks like they were trying to do some dips on a bar. I looked all out, and they were having a contest. And Jerry actually smoked Caesar, and Jerry is 10 years older than me. So I thought, boy, if he can do it, and he's the leader of us, I need to do something. So after I got back, 1st of October, I started walking every day. I started out for an hour, about 3 to 4 miles. Then all of a sudden, now I'm walking 10 miles a day, 2.5 to 3 hours, and I feel no effects. I feel great when I get back, and my body tells me every time I wake up, okay, let's go. Get your shoes on. Let's get going. So,
and so
yeah.
You're walking 10 miles a day.
10 miles at least.
You got home from leadership school. You were pumped up, inspired to get started on your journey. And so you right away got started with your super drink and supplement.
Right.
Can you tell us about that?
I can't live without my super drink in the morning. What I do is I have the vanilla shake, protein, the fiber, the tray, the aloe vera, and the NeoLife tea. And the NeoLife tea, I take a bottle of NeoLife tea and a water bottle every morning with me when I go on a walk. And it gives me a lot of energy as I'm walking. I love that stuff. I stopped drinking coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. I just drink NeoLife tea. So it's been great. And
I think people at home are going to be shocked to hear your age and how active you are.
Yeah, that was another thing. I decided that I was approaching that kind of threshold of 70 years old. And I was thinking, boy, that is old. And I feel old. I don't want to feel old anymore. So that really encouraged me too. My goal was to get back to my high school weight of around 150 pounds. And I'm starting out at a hefty 214. And I said, that's my goal. I want to get down to that. But it was really like a dream to me, a fantasy. We all do that. We fantasize about stuff, and we but it never happens. Well, this one happened, and I think a lot of it, and I give a lot of the credit to NeoLife, not just because I'm a promoter, but it's just it's a wonder. And also, besides working out and with weights and stuff, I think the protein has shrunk my skin around my stomach, because I had a very large gut, and you'll see in my start picture, and it's all gone. It's just vanished, and my skin's tighter and everything. So it's wonderful.
That's incredible. You look great. And can you tell us a little bit about how much weight you've lost and how many shirt sizes you're down?
I have lost over 60 pounds. From 214 to 154, I fluctuate down and up. But my goal is to always stay in the 150s. And I went from an extra large shirt to, when I want to show off my muscles, extra small. But it's small. And then my waist size went from a 39-inch to a 30. But I wear 32s to make it a little loose on me, like playing golf. But I'm down to a 30 waist, and I can't believe that.
So how does it feel to be a challenge champion here at Virtual Convention?
It feels wonderful. I feel so good. And I actually, kiddingly, I do feel 20, 30 years younger. And the aches and pains and the bloated feeling that I had when I was that heavy and stuff is just gone away. And I don't have those normal aches and pains of an old guy of 70 years old.
Well, that is incredible. Thank you for sharing. And you had someone else in your corner in addition to your wife, Shirley. You had one of our OG challenges.
Yes, I did. I have a sister-in-law named Glenda Drake, who is a day younger than me. And she reminds me of that every time we have a birthday. And she was awesome. About 10 years ago, my wife and I have always been on supplements, but we couldn't find really a good one. And Glenda, showed us NeoLife. We got started, and I hate to say this, but I did get started because of my sister-in-law. Break. She'll load that over me now. But yes, that was a blessing, and we've been right behind them in the business.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing. And we know your story is going to inspire other people to get started on their health journey.
Oh, thank you very much.
Samantha, we'll hear your story now. Well, could you tell us what life was like before NeoLife?
Yes. So I was in an extremely dark place. I have 3 kids. Then they were 6 and 1.5 and 6 months old. And I was, just recovering from postpartum depression with my second child. And then now having a 6-month-old, still trying to, just keep up with having a new baby and 2 other kids, a kid in kindergarten and another who is just turning into a toddler is a lot with a new baby. And I was so much in this dark hole, and I was not energized. I was not the mom I am today at all. I just could not function. And I was so ashamed of who I was and the wife I was and the mother I was. I was in my own doubtful headspace all the time. And I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. I could not go shopping. My husband had to go after work after his long, exhausting day because, I just couldn't do it. I didn't see going to the store being a problem for him as it was for me. I would rather just be in my dark cave and not do anything. I didn't play with my kids. I had a hard time focusing to help my son with his homework, and that, kindergarten, they don't have a lot of homework and it's supposed to be fun and easy. And I couldn't do it. I was in such a dark space that there was no possible way I could do it. It was just me and my darkness.
Wow. And so that was kind of your why for joining NeoLife and the challenge. And we're so grateful that your sister Katie introduced you to the company and the products. And so you got started with our most popular health pack, the breakfast pack. And
yes.
Felt results right away. Could you tell us?
Yes, I did. Within a week, I was having a better night's sleep. I was waking up with energy. I wanted to do something. I had this like refreshing feeling over my body. It was like, whoa, who is this? Like, you slept all night long, and even getting up in the middle of the night with Anna to make sure that she had something to eat, or change her diaper real quick. We all know that new moms don't sleep for like a year after a baby's born. And it's just getting up to feed her was not this, my moping thing to do anymore. And I could do it. And then the next thing I know, my sister and I were waking up and walking all the time, and we were getting up to do things, and I wasn't so stuck in this hole. I was finally making it up the ladder to see the light, and it was amazing. I was shocked at how well it worked and how fast I was able to dig out
that energy and having that weight lifted. You were able to start exercising more, like you said, and you started eating better and just taking the products consistently. And so along with that, I think everyone at home watching now wants to know, how much weight did you lose? What about those inches, and how many shirt sizes are you down?
Okay, so I am now officially down 80 pounds. I have gone down 10 pant sizes, and I am officially almost a small in a shirt where I was at extra large before. I I can't necessarily remember the exact inches, but when I started out, my waist size was 45 inches, and today I think it's 30 exactly. So 15 in my waist. And that just is, I weigh as much as I did as a senior in high school, but I am down 2 pant sizes from high school, which is
incredible. And
it is incredible.
Everyone at home watching right now has seen your before and afters, and we'll get to see some more of that. But
yeah,
tell just from the energy you exude now that you're a totally different person. You're the mom that you knew you could be and wanted to be. But
yes, I am, Mike.
With me a bit ago, and it was a word you would use to describe yourself today. Could you share that with us?
Yes, 3 words. The first one would be happy. The second one would be confident. And the third one, I don't have power, but I'm powerful. And that's how I feel. I feel powerful enough to help others, to show them that it's possible. You don't have to live in that dark space anymore. It is possible to see the light. It's possible to get out of that hole. It's possible to run and play with your kids every single day. It is possible to do anything. And we, as people inside reaching out to the light, we have the power. We have the power to do so much better than what you're doing in that dark space. And you know it's in there. And I love that I can show everyone that the power is there, because I did it. I got out of there. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little.
Oh no, we're so proud of you, and we're so grateful that you are a living example of what it is to feed your body whole food nutrition, our clinically proven products, and what can happen from the inside out. And so thank you so much for sharing, Samantha. We are so proud of you. You are a rock star.
Thank you. Thank you. I am blessed to be a part of this NeoLife family, really. You guys are all so amazing.
Last but not least, Shawn. Shawn, could you tell us what life was like before NeoLife?
Depressing. I had hurt my back at work, so I couldn't do a lot, and I couldn't stand up a long time or walk. So I started ordering out all the time. I mean, my 3 meals, I was ordering breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I was ordering fast food or going to get fast food. And I was gaining weight, and and I just started getting bigger and getting sicker. So and my son, he called me and he asked me to move to Florida, and I really didn't want to do it because I was scared of hurricanes, but I talked to God and I thought it was a good idea. So I said, okay. I moved to Florida in 2016, December of 2016. And then we were trying to, figure out a way for me to get healthy, be able to function. And we just couldn't find anything that would work. And then one day, Deborah Campbell went into my son's car dealership because she had got into an accident, and started talking to my son about NeoLife. And they started talking about how he was trying to find a way for his pops to, get healthy. And she told him to try this. So one morning I woke up and the brochure was right there. And I was like, is this a sign from God? So I looked at it, I read it, and I said, let me try it. It sounds pretty good. I read up on it. It sounds pretty good. So I said, let me try it. I ordered it. It came. I was so excited. I was so excited. I was like, okay, I ordered the weight loss pack because I was trying to go all in. So I ordered the weight loss pack, and I was like, okay. So I got it, and and I was just so excited, and I said, okay. And then I lost like 20 pounds in the first month, first 30 days. And I was just like, wow, I said, I gotta try some more stuff. So I started ordering different things. And
you can see them behind you, the salmon oil, you have performance protein, you got fiber, you've got a good setup there.
I started ordering these different products to see what they would do and how I would feel. I mean, I was getting up started getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, having so much energy. I mean, it's still dark outside, and I'm like up, and I'm like, and I had so much energy. I mean, then I started reading, which is like, that's like, wow. I was like, I started reading. I mean, I never read a book from cover to cover ever in school or any time. So I started reading, and I liked it, and I started enjoying it. And so I started reading books. I mean, I've read like 20, 30 books, and I read all the time to learn and to get different things into my head. It's just like, it's amazing. Like I'm just like so different now, and I just want to learn things, and I want to get educated, especially on nutrition. And I feel so great. So I'm learning nutrition. I enrolled in the school to get my bachelor's in nutrition, and I just want to learn it, and I want to teach people how to educate themselves on eating correctly. You have to start from the inside. See, I didn't think about that. I thought it was always the outside. So I started from the inside and feeling great, going to the gym, working out, running, riding a bike. I mean, I wasn't doing none of this.
Huge transformation. You had mentioned you could barely stand in the kitchen to cook your own meals before NeoLife, and now you're running, riding a bike, going to the gym. I mean, we have loved seeing those photos of you flexing, working out.
Yeah, like, I mean, my arms, everything is just, I feel so great. I feel so great. It's like, I mean, I feel very good, and I'm just studying and learning and trying to get into great shape so I can show them my pictures and show them every step of the way and show that you could do it too. Because I really thought I couldn't do it. So I'm going to show them that you could do it.
You are living proof. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you all for sharing with us today. These stories were incredible. And you all can congratulate our 2020 Challenge champions in the chat room. This group has lost almost 300 pounds combined. But after hearing their stories, we can see that they lost more than weight. They lost fear, sadness, feelings of insecurity, and gained confidence, energy, and a love of life. We heard Shawn say it today. He was scared, and Deborah saved him by sharing NeoLife and stories we heard today with his son. And now she's family, his NeoLife family. Can you think of someone you know who could benefit from transformation like this? Or maybe you have goals that the challenge can help you reach. I want to encourage you that when convention is over today and we shut down our computers and turn back to our daily lives, that you remember these stories, that you recognize them for the powerful weapons that they are. Weapons to fight against poor health, so together we can end the trend. One person, one family, one story at a time. Thank you.